Today's tier list is of characters from the Cartoon Kingdom series going on TikTok. First of the Hamburglar. B tier, he appears in one of the first episodes and has had a presence ever since. I'm not sure how his storyline will end, but he is currently on the run with Ronald McDonald and Grimace. I really like his character, and maybe when his story ends he might be moved to a tier. Next up is Bugs Bunny. A tier, he's the ruler of Looney and got mad when Amity Island bombed them. Now they're in war with Amity Island, which has been very intense and interesting. Overall, great character and deserves a tier. Pete the Cat, B tier. Similar to the Hamburglar, he is a suspected terrorist of Disney and suspected of the Disney Trade Center attack. His court trial is one of the best videos in the whole series, and he nearly made McDonald's and Disney go to war. Also, it's funny that McDonald's thinks he's innocent. Grimace, B tier. A lot of B tiers. Overall, great character. His court trial video is also really great. He has escaped prison and is on the run with Ronald and Hamburglar. Donald Duck, C tier. Not a bad character, but he hasn't done anything so far. He has potential, but nothing has been done yet. Barney, D tier. He was only here to introduce Elmo's talk show. I know it was intentional, but his episode is so fucking awkward. Kermit the Frog. Peak storyline. He was a menace to society, he killed Fozzie, and is the only character to beat Elmo in a fight. The chaos this Muppet is responsible for is insane, and it ended with a massive final battle between Kermit versus Elmo and Mayor M. Cheese and Fozzie Bear. And Fozzie didn't even make it out alive. Kermit was defeated and sent to a secure island. I doubt we'll see Kermit again, but his story was peak. A tier, Mickey Mouse. S tier. One of the main characters, he runs the Disney Kingdom and account. His content is great, from some great news to the glazing the Disney Kingdom. It's absolute cinema. He also knows how to beef like no other. Charlie Brown. He is one of the best Elmo's talk show episodes. He exposes Sesame Street before anyone else did. He also set up the Castle Rock versus Sesame Place war, which has been fun. It's ongoing, so we have yet to see it concluded. Charlie was only in one episode though, so highest C tier. Pink Panther. Now was only in one episode, but it's my favorite episode of Elmo's talk show. It's so funny seeing him and Elmo argue about if Disney or Sesame Place is the greatest nation. B tier. Fozzie Bear. He was an important character in the Kermit saga and he helped beat Kermit. His death was so sad. B tier. Gonzo. C tier, only appeared in 2 episodes, but they were good episode. It showed Kermit's influence. Next is Cookie Monster. B tier. He's been a fun side character. He hasn't done too much, but he's had fun episodes. He's still a high-ranking government member in Sesame Street. Now we have Mayor M. Cheese, the GOAT, S tier easily. He's the current president of McDonaldland. The election saga was so fun, and seeing him go at it with Disney and Sesame Place was peak. He beat the Hamburglar in a one-on-one by shooting him with a burger, and he helped beat Kermit with Elmo and Fozzie. Top tier. Next is another S tier with Elmo, the leader of Sesame Street. Elmo's so funny from his many battles. Seeing Elmo fight mostly kick monsters is super entertaining. Elmo's talk show was fun. I hope they bring it back. I would love to see a new episode. The hidden lore is really fun to uncover and funny once you do find it. And finally, we have Ronald McDonald. A tier, a fun antagonist who's been major throughout the whole series. Seeing him in the election against Mayor M. Cheese was so fun and intense. He had a court trial, which, while being my last favorite court trial video, was still great. And now seeing him on the run with Grimace and the Hamburglar is very thrilling, and I very much wonder how it will end. So that's my tier list. And who is your favorite and least favorite? And do you want to see a part 2 at some point?